Salve pomegranini, qui Uyu. Vi ho lasciati con un po' di suspense davanti ad un animale rugginoso, intento a calpestare un macchinario, sì, che potrebbe servirci. E sì, sono andato a curare i nostri protagonisti, prima, insomma, non si sa mai, di ritrovarmi contro un probabile bestione che proverà a farmi fuori entrambi, ma di sicuro. Su questo non ne sono sicuro io però, perché non me lo ricordo, però va bene. Partiamo! Noi giustamente ci eravamo lasciati qui, a parte una bestiola che si era messa in mezzo, insomma, al saluto finale, però va bene, andiamo. Cosa avevo
Okay.
detto
It
io,
would seem that he's not gonna share his toy.
What did I tell you?
He's too impervious.
We should coordinate our attacks. I think we found the right technique.
Già. Non volevo lasciare... Au.
All right, same attack on 3. 3!
Magari si fa il countdown prima,
Ha! I'm sure he felt that. Do you want some more? Ready when you are. Ready.
You block, I'll hit. It seems like my attacks aren't landing.
Maybe if we both attacked at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, baby! All set. Go, go, go! That looks bad. Ready when you are.
All set.
Aha!
On your mark.
Go, go, go! This one's ready.
I'm on.
Kapow!
Who's next?
That was easy.
He left his toy behind.
That's not a
già.
toy. Looks like...
A robot?
Almost. It's a Drakkar, drone for autonomous cartography. Very old tech. The kind we sent out to Beauty before it was integrated to the apiary.
Oh.
Seems like they pondered integrating Source for a while as well. I wonder why they changed their minds.
Could be the fact that this planet is scattered like a puzzle.
Probably was a factor. The Drakkar may hold some answers.
You're kidding.
No, really. Stuff from that era was built tough. We may be able to boot it back up. Okay. I might have spoken a bit quickly. The flow circuits are completely fried. But look at what I was able to salvage.
Già.
The anti-grav chips don't seem to be damaged. I should be able to make them compatible with our boots by tweaking the connectors a bit.
Whoa.
Even better, the mapping module is also working perfectly. If I plug that into the glove's power source, it should... Boom! This should be very helpful for finding a way around the bits of land.
You never cease to impress me.
That's nothing, really. These old machines are plain and simple astronautical engineering. Not like the new stuff with boronic nano components everywhere.
Oh! Sei bellerrimo. Senza tutta la ruggine addosso. Giustamente.
So, that way
Ecco
we
qua.
can map out the different bits?
Yeah, and with this, we can make our way back to the nest a lot easier. Hey, look! It says there's another bridge in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. That right on. Seems like the radar is working.
Are you surprised?
Opla.
What is?
It looks like there's also a pre-recorded location on the radar. I don't know. Little Draco's favorite picnic spot?
In that case, we definitely have to check it out.
Oh! Ci arriviamo giustamente da qui. Visto che ci mancava la componente. Oh, ma ciao!
That is definitely him. That's Oink.
What's happening, big guy? Why are you here? You missed us, didn't you?
I bet he felt lonely on his empty islet.
You do realize that we can't take you along on our journeys, don't you? That would be too exhausting for you.
But you can stay with us next to the nest if you want.
No funny business, though.
Ci mancava appunto la componente per... anzi, il componente per...
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you guys.
questo. Anche se mi sa che deve prima
What was that
montarlo
noise?
su.
What just happened?
Sì.
It broke. Seems like your anti-grav boots aren't powerful enough to lift us on top of the airflows.
Could you tune them up?
Not without the proper tools.
C'era... eccolo. Questo.
So?
Well, it fits. That's a good sign. Let's get this ball rolling.
Huh?
What? Haven't you heard of that one either?
Oh no, I have. It's just an old-fashioned saying.
Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, that's worse.
Can you just switch on the tractor globe, please?
Okay.
It worked!
We did it!
Yay!
Now, we just need to fix up the wings and the turbine and the hyperpropellers and...
Don't be so cynical. Getting the nest out of the crevasse was quite a feat.
Huh? No, don't get me wrong. I'm genuinely delighted. I love fixing things up. But I don't think we need to get started right away.
That's a relief.
Before we start fixing anything, we'll need to find some replacement parts.
Già. Già. Ma quelle le troveremo piano piano.
Come on, give me your boots. Once I plug in these chips, they'll be like a whole new pair.
I can barely figure out left from right as they are.
I am gonna kill them. I swear I'm gonna kill them.
Are you sure you don't want to take a break, get some fresh air?
No. These bloating anti-grav tips aren't the boss of me.
I still don't understand what the problem is.
The problem is there is such a thing as a standard. And the Borons who designed this drone thought it might be fun to improve this standard. Except if you take a standard and improve upon it, you get...
Two standards?
zero standard! And so now, it looks like I have to machine these boron chips. Just so they can fit in these bloating boots.
Anything I can do to help?
No. I'm okay. I'm done.
What? But that was super quick.
Well, yeah, when you have the right tools.
I mean, since you were complaining, I was thinking that it would take a while.
It's a matter of principle. Let's go. We'll see if these work outside.
Oh, okay. Yay!
Ready to test these bad boys?
I guess. What are we doing?
Okay. Follow the thread as usual, except this time we should be able to make it until the end.
That's awesome.
You've traveled across space, but floating a few feet above the ground is awesome?
Awesomeness is very subjective, you.
In any case, these boots are working. We should try them with the thread that we weren't able to use last time.
Do you remember where it was?
The mapping module certainly does.
Ma soprattutto
saving
io
those for later?
me lo ricordo.
Of course.
Però abbiamo altre cosucce da fare prima. Soprattutto cucinare qualche piatto.
All right, give me those medicinal plants of
Ecco.
yours. Time to fire up the synthesizer. With this thing, we'll be right back on our feet.
Are you sure you know how?
I have a synthesizer in my ship. Of course I know how these work.
No, wait, that's not the way.
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because at this stage, you should...
Look, I've always done it this way, and it's always worked out. You're not gonna tell me how to use my own synthesizer.
All right. All right, as you wish.
E niente, oggi i miei robottini come solito fanno rumori su rumori su rumori. Grazie. Opla. Queste, giustamente, sono medicine, servono per curarsi. Ed è sempre meglio averne una scorta.
Haha, there. What do you say about that?
All right. I didn't know you could also do it that way.
And?
Sorry I doubted you.
And?
I love you?
Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but it'll do. All right, you can open your eyes. Surprise anniversary!
Huh?
I meant to say surprise, and then I thought happy anniversary, and I panicked.
Whose anniversary is it?
It's our anniversary. 1 month on Source.
Only a month?
What? Are you saying I'm boring company?
No, don't be silly. It's just that the day we crashed here seems so distant. We've done so many things, learned so much. I feel like I've lived more in 1 month here than I did all those years in the apiary.
Oh yeah, I feel the same. So, are you gonna open your present? Well, our present.
Sure. Uh-huh. What is it?
Fermented apple dews. I stuck them in the soaker tub to accelerate the process. I'm calling it apple brew.
Do you think that it's any good?
Well, worst case scenario, we just wasted some apple dews. No big deal.
Should we open it now?
We can open it whenever you want.
Anche perché le troviamo ovunque, quindi... Infatti, i bicchierini, quelli che sbucavano, insomma, dopo aver completato la barra delle interazioni, servono a questo.
To us.
To us.
E vedrete cosa ora.
Hey, that's really good actually.
That's really strong, too. Do you remember the first time you talked about leaving the apiary?
Of course. I'd had a shouting match with my mom. I was just angry.
No, before that.
Before?
We had landed the nest on a hilltop, we were stargazing, and you said, "Come on, let's go."
Hmm?
I haven't stopped thinking about it since that day. I think that's what pushed me to dig into the Astro Company archives, which led me to find the coordinates of Source. I wanted to be ready for the day.
Wait, when was that?
I don't remember. Right at the beginning, you and your mom got in a fight. You hopped into the nest at night, and you picked me up at my house.
Was that when we went to the uplands?
Yes, the uplands. That's it.
Oh. Dude, I remember. It was in Frosember. It was super cold out. I was freezing. I just wanted to get back into the nest. That's why I said, let's go. And since you didn't respond, I thought you wanted to stay outside, so I didn't push it. I actually caught a beast of a cold that night.
Wait, so that means if I hadn't misunderstood that night,
I wouldn't have caught a cold.
No, but wait. You don't realize how deep this goes. That means we would never have known about Source. We would have never come all the way here. We would probably still be stuck in the apiary.
Sure, but if I hadn't caught a cold, I would have never been stuck in bed for a week. And you would have never visited me for tea with armloads of homemade cookies. And you would have never hung out with me for hours on end when I looked like a ghost. And I wouldn't have fallen in love with you. So, who knows? Maybe I'd be living happily in the apiary with my mate.
Which means that beforehand...
We'd known each other for like 3 weeks, Kay. Do you really think that I fell head over heels the first time I saw you?
I know I fell head over heels the first time I saw you.
Oh, okay. You just like my looks then.
No, that's not what I meant.
You mean you don't like the way I look?
I have a feeling there's no right answer.
Then don't answer.
E questo è quello a cui serve la barra delle interazioni. Sbloccare cose. E in realtà, all'inizio, solo i salti. Poi piano piano le varie altre statistiche, quindi... appunto la salute.
Ready to reach some new heights?
Always. You want to do it here, or...?
Oh, no. I was referring to the boots. You know, with the anti-grav sticks, now we'll be able to go to new places and everything.
Ah.
But I'm sure you can wait. I don't get it. People always make a big deal about salty sweet, but never peppery sweet, which it turns out is delicious.
Anything would seem delicious to you, seeing your diet in the last few days.
True, but don't let that take away from your cooking talents.
You're just wanting to finish my plate, aren't you?
Since you're offering.
Mi fate venire fame.
What are you looking for?
My necklace, you know, with the medal.
Well, where's the last place you saw it?
Really?
All right. I'm just trying to help.
If you want to help, help me look for it.
I'm looking. You know we'll find your medal eventually. The nest isn't that big.
What if I lost it outside?
Yes. That would be a problem. Worst case scenario, we can make another one. Which do you want? Medal for best cook? For distinguished service under the sheets?
You don't understand. I've always had that medal. Since I was a baby. This is the last memory I have of my parents.
Okay. In that case... and you never take off your medal?
No. Except when I shower, I guess. The string doesn't do well in water.
So, did you check out the shower area?
Huh.
Giustamente.
Got it! You're the best, you!
It's not like there was a lot of competition.
Opla.
You?
Yeah?
I see you've brushed your hair in the shower again.
How can you tell?
It's not draining.
Sorry.
Poi la cosa che mi fa effettivamente ridere è che non hanno un water. Cioè, so che è buio quindi non si vede, però c'è la doccia, c'è il lavandino, non c'è il water. Non mi ricordo se sia di là a sto punto. Non penso. Questo, non ne sono sicuro, però... Ok. Bene. E si va a dormire. Piantine. Non me ne sono mai accorto. Oh, Seriamente, c'erano delle piantine lì e non me ne sono mai accorto.
So, what's this rocky chunk got to say?
Well, for starters, it says it's not a rock.
Really? It's not living, is it?
No, it's not mineral or organic.
So, what is it?
Going straight to the hard questions. But that is not how science works.
How does it work then?
First of all, you formulate a hypothesis. Then you build an experiment to test this hypothesis. You observe, and you learn.
Okay, then what did you learn?
That I'm lacking imagination regarding hypotheses? One thing we know for sure is that rust particles scatter immediately when in contact with flow. I'd like to observe this reaction more closely.
You can do that next time. Right now, you should go to bed.
Already? What time is it?
No idea, but I know I'm sleepy, and I want my snuggles before I crash.
Gotcha.
Opla.
And done. It's all straightened out. Everything's tidy and clean.
Besides us, that is.
Yeah, we are kind of stinky. Off to the shower then?
Ah, Bloot.
What is it?
I just mobbed the bathroom.
Oh. Do you think we can marinate another 10 to 15 minutes in our own filth?
Honestly, can do.
You are using up all the hot water! What?
Could you stop using the hot water, please?
Oh yeah, sorry.
In realtà le interazioni sotto la doccia non servono a molto, però... Anzi, non servono a niente, però...
Kay, we need to talk.
Should I be worried?
Oh?
Yes. No. Maybe. Promise me you won't be mad.
I can't promise anything without knowing what this is about.
It's about your skidding skills.
Oh.
Let's just say that you could use some extra training.
Okay, show me.
You're not mad?
Why would I be mad? I love to learn new things.
Well, there's no doubt about it now. Source was clearly colonized. Look at these. They don't look like research outposts. These are clearly dwellings.
I don't understand. Why would Exonova lie in their file?
That's what bothers you? There are tons of reasons people lie. I think the question you should ask is, how was the apiary able to colonize an entire planet without anyone noticing? Where did the people go? What does that mean for us?
That means we're in deep loot. I don't know what happened here, but it's obvious the Apiary Council doesn't want anyone to know about it. If they learned that we made our way here, they probably wouldn't be happy.
Yeah, well, we weren't exactly planning on telling them.
No, that's true.
So, in the end, not much difference? Hey, just looking on the bright side.
You're right. We're gonna need that.
Oh, altra ruggine. Oh. Però noi lì non andiamo. Oh, nemici. E possiamo accamparci. Per ora no. Bisogna fare una piccola cosina.
Where's that thunderous? At least we didn't spare any effort.
This one's a little rotten, isn't it?
You're a little rotten.
Easy, easy.
Io comunque quell'insetto non lo toccherei, appunto perché è un insetto. Però va bene. Ormai il però va bene è la catchphrase.
We made it.
Still no clue as to why the tracker had this location in its memory.
Ora lo scopriremo. Piano piano però.
All this rust is starting to feel heavy.
Ma lì ci andremo tra poco. Oh.
Do you think we'll have enough?
We never have enough.
Turquoise nodulated cap, semi-resupinate, smooth margin, and hyaminium is adnate. Anastomizing lamellae are condylar with sharp and regular marginettes. Short viscid stripe, flaring slightly underneath the lamellae. Subric fibrous flesh, tight under the hymenophore yet spongy around the tubes. These are definitely Helicobacinium applanatum.
Are they good ones or bad ones?
Good ones. Very good ones. Not only is Helicobacinium applanatum edible, but it also has healing and immunostimulating
Yay.
qualities.
Altra
An
cura.
all-in-one first aid kit.
That's perfect. Let's binge on helicaps and immunostimulate our guts.
Helicobacinium applanatum?
Yeah, like I said, helicaps. This one smells weird.
Chuck it then.
Are you insane? Let's share those.
Nope. Allora. Andiamo di loro.
Wow. I was wondering if we'd ever find one.
What is it?
A drone charging station. For those that aren't built to harvest their own flow. Just like our old Drakkar buddy. That would explain why its location was still in its memory.
You mean to tell me that this is some sort of flow pump?
No. I mean, that's exactly what it is.
I'm not sure about this.
Why not?
Flow is meant to be circulating. It's not supposed to be stored in a tank.
Flow is meant to be whatever you want to make it. Plus, aren't you storing it in your gloves and in your boots?
It's a completely different scale, and it's a much shorter time span.
Short time, long time, I'm pretty sure the flow doesn't see a difference. Let's see if it still works.
Io non l'avrei fatto. Appunto.
What's the matter?
It says system malfunction error log sent.
Sent as in...
I don't know, Kay. Sent. Did we tattle on ourselves just now? If the apiary is receiving a message coming from source, they're gonna know it's us.
Hold on. Can this thing really beam a signal all the way to the apiary? We're millions of lumsec away from the closest planet.
Yeah, that's true. I'm probably overreacting.
Until we figure it out, we probably shouldn't stay near this thing.
Corretto, ma tocca andare lì. Però prima Ta-da!
Now what is this?
No idea. But its engine hood would be a great fit on the nest.
Is that even possible?
Yes? Engine hoods are one of the very few standard pieces in the entire space industry.
Someone got all the manufacturers to agree?
No. One manufacturer gobbled all the others.
Same result. All right then, let's go.
Huh? Go where?
Well, to the nest. Aren't we taking the hood?
E qui si può decidere se continuare semplicemente ad esplorare con adesso o sì sì e andare direttamente al nido. Cosa che faremo?
Yes. Let's go.
Let me know if I can help.
I am happy to say that is over and done with.
Così fast, assolutamente non
You
hanno
know,
fatto
that
nulla,
is
però
one
sì.
nice vehicle.
Of course. I'm the one who built it.
Do you still consider this the same nest as the one you fixed up as a teenager?
What do you mean?
Well, we just changed the engine hood.
I just changed the engine hood.
Yes, okay, you did. But this isn't the first thing you've changed on the nest. And I hope it isn't the last one either. So, my question is, at what point does the nest, the one at the beginning, stop being the nest? Was it the first time you changed a part? Or will it be when you replace the last original part? Assuming you haven't done so yet.
Sì, è un po' come la domanda sull'infinito, sul mondo, anzi sull'universo, tutte queste cose
All
qua.
the spare parts that would eventually make up the nest,
Penge.
were they already the nest?
What about you? Are you still K?
Huh?
Your body cells are constantly renewing, aren't they? Ever since you were born, you probably don't have that many cells in common with the K from the beginning. Actually, you two may not have a single cell in common. So, are you still K? I'll let you ponder that one.
Effettivamente, insomma.
K! We need to go home now! You can
È
think about
rimasto
that
lì a
tomorrow,
pensarci
okay?
tutto il tempo. Però a me serviva questo, grazie.
Huh? What are you doing up so late?
I had an idea. I wasn't able to go back to sleep, so I went ahead and tested it. Want to hear about it?
Yeah, okay. But real quickly. Because the only reason I'm awake is that I have to pee.
All right. So we figured out that rust was not a mineral matter, nor was it organic matter. So what else is left?
Antimatter?
Correct. I didn't even think of that. But no, if it were antimatter, we wouldn't be standing here talking about it. So considering that rust is neither mineral, nor organic, nor is it antimatter, it could be flow.
Cool.
Oh,
But you could have just asked me. You can tell it's not flow because flow is blue and all flowy. This is red and all hard.
I'll have you know that I
Dipende.
just completed the test, and the rust molecules are precisely the same as those in flow. They're just organized differently. Kind of like water and ice, if you will, just not the same. That's why flow, in the form as we know it, has such a strong effect on the rust. The molecules are binding, unbinding, and...
Yes, sorry to interrupt, but are you almost done?
I guess that depends on how detailed an explanation you need.
The least.
Then I'm done.
Okay, thanks. Gotta pee.
no, per poco. E noi, con questa inquadratura della stanza, terminiamo qui. Alla prossima!